Power is the ability to influence, control, or direct people, events, or circumstances to achieve desired outcomes. Power itself, in and of itself, is not evil. It is people who are evil. Power and money amplifies what you really are.
This is the book that we're going to have a commentary on.
We'd like to begin this episode with a disclaimer that the views presented in this particular episode are not prescriptive in nature. We endeavor to provide an unbiased commentary from the book The 48 Laws of Power by Robert Greene. For those of us who believe in Jesus Christ, like we do, we would like to remind you that it is your duty to obey the commands of God. It is your duty to pick from this episode the things that align biblically. The rest, you are informed to just be aware of how the world is as presented by Robert Greene.
And we are live on TikTok.
Yes.
Now this one is going to our people on YouTube because now they won't know that we were live.
Yes.
Or maybe you will.
Yeah.
I don't know. So if you're watching us on YouTube as it premieres, guess today. Okay, Nyimte on Friday, but today on Wednesday, as we're recording this, we are live on TikTok, so do not miss it next time.
Yes.
Do not miss it next time. We are live. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling very nice.
Watu wako wengi.
A bit nervous. I feel like I'm in a
nervous.
theater and people are looking at me. I am shy.
Uko shy?
I am shy.
Hujazoea hii kazi bado.
I know I'm not used to. By the way, when we were starting this episode, this podcast, I had made a vow to never appear on camera. But here I am.
Here you are.
Yes. Number 2, I had made a vow to never talk about relationships.
We had vowed
to never talk about relationships.
Yeah, I think I'll need your phone because mine is live on TikTok. I'll need yours.
Yes.
To refer the book.
Yes, we had vowed to never talk about relationships.
Yeah.
But the people have spoken.
Yeah. What
The
wamesema?
people have spoken.
It is on demand. We can see there's a not deficit. What is it called? What do we call it? There's a deficiency. Is it deficiency? No.
Just give me.
Nini. You're men. You're good men out here and masculine men. So
No.
that's
let's
why
continue.
we are dealing with you, Sacaphonious Ray. All right. So today we're doing law 41. Avoid stepping into a great man's shoes.
Yeah.
Avoid it. So what happens first always appears better and more original than what comes after. If you succeed a great man or have a famous parent, you will have to accomplish double their achievements to outshine them. Do not get lost in their shadow or stuck in a past not of your own making. Establish your own name and identity by changing course. Slay the overbearing father. Disparage his legacy and gain power by shining in your own way.
Yes.
Guy, remember, please introduce yourself. Sorry.
Okay, Silas Otieno.
Tracy Ann. We're sorry.
Yes,
Tumesahau.
yeah. We're not used to being live.
Watatukimbiza hapa watu wa TikTok. Anyway, we're sorry.
So what happens first always appears better and more original than what comes after. If you succeed a great man or have a famous parent, you have to accomplish double their achievements to outshine them. Like I usually say, if you want to outshine someone, it's very dangerous to fit into the shoes of a person who's done a great job.
True.
Because for you to actually be recognized, it's very easy to fill a loser's shoes. Because it is very easy to fill a loser's shoes. You just need to tweak it. You just need to tweak it a little bit, and then you are good to go.
Yeah.
But if you get into the shoes of a great man, someone who has achieved, and this is organizationally, we'll come to the relationship bit of it. Someone who has achieved a lot of things in their lives, you are going to struggle. You are going to have to do or to
Work twice
work
as hard.
twice as hard
Yeah.
in order to get where this person is. And then he continues and says,
Mm-hmm.
do not get lost in their shadow or stuck in a past not of your own making.
Mm.
Many people like to copy. We like to copy. We can only be Tracy and Silas.
Mm-hmm.
There's only one Tracy, there's only one Silas.
Mm.
Even if these shows are similar, like we have podcasts that are similar to ours,
Mm-hmm.
we can never be them.
True.
I see people come and when they are starting their own business, we have a lot of copying in Kenya. A lot of copying in
Copycats.
Kenya.
Mm-hmm.
You remember when Uber came into Kenya first? Do you remember?
I was a child.
Yes, you were a child when Uber. Yeah, thank you for noticing.
Wow.
When Uber first came to Kenya, everybody was there.
Mm-hmm.
Guys in the corporate world would just get a loan, buy a small car, get it on Uber.
Mm-hmm.
The market so flooded.
Mm-hmm.
It's so flooded that it was full of Ubers.
Mm-hmm.
Every time I take an Uber or anytime I take an Uber, I like to pull a conversation with the driver and ask him how business is. And those of them who have been there for a long time, they always tell you that it was better before.
Yeah, when they
Right
started.
now, everybody is there. Yeah, so he continues and says, do not get lost in their shadow or stuck in a past not of your own making. Establish your own name and identity by changing course.
Mm-hmm.
You are a unique human being.
Mm-hmm.
There is no one like you, Tracy, in this world. I have heard, I don't know how true this is, there is no one who has your fingerprint.
Yeah.
No one will ever have.
Not even
the
the
same,
identical twins.
even identical twins. You are unique, Tracy. By you being in this world the way you are. Be Tracy. Be the best version of Tracy you can ever be.
Yeah.
Do not try to copy people. You can get inspiration from people. Do not try to copy them.
Mm-hmm.
Do not try to speak like them. Do you notice how our politicians try to speak like the president?
His deputy amshaanza kusema
namna hii all
ama
those
namna
things.
gani.
Yes.
Ew.
Everyone wants to copy, even his demeanor.
Yeah.
The way he stands and the way he holds the mic.
Ew.
You remember when Uhuru Kenyatta was president, guys used to hold. He liked to fix the mic every time.
Yeah.
Everybody I used to see speaking would do that. Yeah. It is imitation. They say imitation is the highest form of flattery.
True.
But
True.
you can imitate. You can model whatever you are doing. With inspiration from someone, but do not copy them. Do not be like them. You can never be them. People will always see you as a fake. You'll always appear fake to other people. So it's important to just be yourself.
I mean, there's a guy who commented something about the one you responded
yes.
to on TikTok.
Yes.
He was trying to insinuate that you're copying.
Yes. By the way, let me be very clear. The masculine movement, there are some Kenyans, and I love Jacob Aliet's writing.
Yeah.
I love it. And the reason why I loved it is because the first book I read on masculinity was called The Wall Speaks by Jer. The book that whipped me and caused me to start searching more. So when I searched more, I read The Rational Male by Rollo Tomasi. When I read The Rational Male, I was it was very nice. Very nice writing. Then one day I landed on Jacob Aliet's book. What impressed me about Jacob Aliet is that we have our very own Kenyan, Jacob Aliet is a very good writer. So we have our own person who is writing these things. I related more with Jacob because of his writing. Now, if I come and give an example from Jacob Aliet's book, I am spreading the message. I'm not Jacob. He can't be me. I can't. By the way, I have talked to him on Facebook. So somebody's coming. Let me tell you, ordinary people like to make others ordinary. And this justifies the fact that they are ordinary. It makes them sleep at night knowing that I'm an ordinary person. So anyone who seems to just rise above them, they would want to pull them down.
True.
So I told him that he was not objective.
Yeah.
I actually told him I don't understand you. I told him to at least develop a frame.
Uh,
And by the way, the things that are
Oh.
written in Unplugged,
Mm.
and Jacob gives credit to where he gets them.
Mhm.
He gives credit to Rich Cooper. He gives credit especially to Rollo Tomasi, because Rollo Tomasi is identified as the king or the founder. It's like the founder of the Red Pill.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So when I say something that is similar to what Jacob has said, you need to clap. Don't come and tell me that I'm copying him. There is nothing new under the sun.
I agree.
And I told the guy, if you have watched our episodes long enough, you'd realize that there is nothing new under the sun, and that I quote those people. My book, The Corporate Power Plays, I have said I have gotten inspiration from Robert Greene. So there's nothing new this person is coming to bring.
Yeah.
Let's be objective in our comments and advice.
In the thinking as well.
Even in the thinking. It's not, don't just come to, there are people who like to come and just bring people down.
Yeah.
Their work is just to pull you down. Don't be that person.
Don't.
As a matter of fact, try to lift yourself high so that you have no time to pull people down.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's idleness that makes people behave that way. Okay. So let's continue. You're saying slay the overbearing, establish your own name and identity by changing course. Slay the overbearing father, disparage his legacy, and gain power by shining in your own way. I like to do things in my own way. I speak in my own way. And you, by the grace of God, you become who you want to be by the way you make yourself. Yeah.
Authenticity is very important. I think with this episode particularly, watu itabidi tu ametusamehe. So there's someone saying Jacob Ballet is an inspiration to men. Mr. Kajembe, that is true, as he has said.
Yeah.
Rikma Apparel is saying, what is the name of the books again? I think is wakina.
Yes, let me repeat the books. There is the book that I would recommend you read first. It's on Amazon. It's cheap. It's around 900 to 1,000. It's called The Wall Speaks. Anyone who is in a difficult relationship, a difficult marriage, you need to buy that book right now. They have not paid me. I don't even know Reg Jer. Buy the book. It speaks, it shows you human weakness. Then after that, you can read Rollo Tomasi. The book is called The Rational Male. You can read Rollo Tomasi. There is Unplugged Alpha by Rich Cooper. The book I'd advise the most for those people who are struggling with simping is Don't Be Simp-athetic. I don't remember the author, but it's a very nice book. It's on Amazon. Don't be sympathetic.
Sympathetic.
Yes, and you'll see all these things that I say will be there in those books. Like the Betadization by 1,000 Concessions. That is Rich Cooper. That's Rich Cooper. Okay. So we are not coming here to claim that the things that I'm saying are originally mine. I have learned. And by the way, that with that analogy, it is a very not very clever analogy, because lecturers are taught
to teach.
And then they teach you to teach others. So it is passing on of information. Get the message. Leave alone Jacob Ballet. Jacob Ballet has no problem, but they have shared with him some of my videos. I have written to him and told him that I when I read Unplugged, I was very happy, and I wrote to him, and he responded.
And you
invited me to that meet in Naivasha. I didn't get the time to go, but we are not in competition with the people who are speaking about masculinity.
Listen.
We complement each other. They are our friends, and I salute anyone, even you, if you want to start a podcast that talks about masculinity. We invite you to do so.
Yeah.
It will spread the message. We want a country of strong men, men who will lead, men who will show purpose, men who will show vision, men who will be able to carry on and raise a godly, strong, masculine generation.
All right.
Let me go to the story. We have a short story here of Louis XIV. Again.
No, it's not 14. Oh, it is 15.
14.
15.
When Louis XIV, it starts with Louis XIV. 15 was the son.
But the story is about Louis 15.
Okay, the story is about Louis XV, but there is Louis XIV again.
Somewhere. Once
so
again.
Let me read the story. It's a short one. And then from that, we can be able to discuss how, because it's a story that focuses on relationships.
Yeah.
And then you can be able to talk about this topic that has brought about a lot of conversation on our TikTok and all that. And I love it. Thank you guys for always commenting and sharing these things.
And keeping Silas busy on the comments.
Yes. I'm so busy nowadays. I've added another job to my list of jobs.
Replying to comments.
Yes.
Scheduling it in your calendar.
Yes. When Louis XIV, the son king of France, is a very interesting king, you can read about him, died, he left behind more than just a political empire. He left a legacy of charisma, charm, and power that defined what it meant to be admired. Louis XIV was adored by his court and revered across Europe for his presence, wit, and ability to make people feel small in his shadow. Anyone who had been close to him, whether allies or lovers, felt they had experienced something rare and larger than life. His great-grandson, Louis XV, inherited not only the throne, but also the impossible task of living up to that dazzling legacy. Instead of creating his own style of kingship, his own brand of attraction, Louis XV tried to imitate the Sun King. But imitation in relationship is fatal. We'll talk about that. Where Louis XIV inspired awe, Louis XV came across as dull. Where the Sun King made people feel special in his orbit, Louis XV seemed indecisive and ordinary. In relationships, this same dynamic plays out. When you enter someone's life and try to compete with or step into the shoes of a powerful ex, a legendary lover, a charismatic leader of their past, you risk constant comparison. If you define yourself only by the standard set by the great one before you, you end up highlighting your shortcomings rather than your strength. Louis XV was trapped in the aura of Louis XIV, just as someone in love can be trapped in the aura of a former partner. The result? His reign felt uninspiring, and his relationship with his court and even with his lovers grew shallow. His dependency on mistresses for validation and direction reflected a man who never defined his own identity, always seeking in others what he could not cultivate in himself. By failing to establish his own uniqueness, Louis XV proved the danger of stepping into another's shoes in a matter of power and love. You are forever measured and forever found lacking. That's a very bold statement. You are forever measured and forever found lacking.
When you think about it, it's true.
Yes. If you get into another man's, and when we come to relationships, when you're coming to date, especially immediately a woman is heartbroken. A woman is heartbroken. You know, the next thing is usually to get a rebound. Those women who, sometimes it's usually like that.
Shout.
Yes, it's getting a rebound. Now, the man who is coming as a rebound, please, let me tell you, you have not bugged the woman. You have not bugged the woman. You have come so that she can compare.
Continuity, no?
It's continuity. And in that continuity, the person who is on her mind is that ex. Anything you do for her, she's comparing what you're doing with what the other guy was doing.
They wouldn't do that.
Yes. And he will compare. You need, when someone is out of a relationship, don't date them immediately. Give them time.
Well,
Give them time. Give them time to heal and to be okay.
Yeah.
Because they are constantly comparing. Their mind is on somebody else. These guys who take a lady who is heartbroken immediately into their arms.
Shoulder to lean on.
Shoulder to lean on. Kenovia. Shoulder to lean on. You're being compared by somebody. You're being compared to that other ex. And she's constantly going, and you're going to have a fight about we were doing this, because everyone has their own pattern.
You know, he used to take me out on dates twice a week.
Yes. So now the guy is coming to fill in the shoes. Run away, mister. Run away from...
Flee from it.
Flee from it.
The same way we're told.
Flee from a woman who's just broken up with a man. Just run away.
I agree.
Run away from a woman who's just broken up with a man. I mean, just broken up. I'm not saying that you should avoid this woman completely.
No.
I'm saying who has just broken up.
When the heartbreak is fresh.
Is fresh.
1 week, 2 weeks, even a month.
And by the way,
It will still be a
Americ
rebound.
says on Twitter, the owner of the well does not queue to fetch the water. The one who owns the well
Fafanua dondo
does
hii.
not have to queue to fetch the water.
Fafanua mimi nikasielewi.
Tafakari ya babu.
We wacha.
What I am telling you is this. If we were dating, or if we are dating, and then we break up, and you're still heartbroken, and then the Kenovia comes and takes you, and you start building a relationship. It's week. It's day 3 after breakup. I can come back, and I will not queue.
Fact. That's
I will not queue.
Fact.
I will just get that lady immediately back.
Straight.
And that's why you see,
a simple hi is enough.
Yes.
Hi.
I tell guys, one of the greatest red flags in a woman is how they talk about their ex. And I'm saying women specifically because of the fact that they are emotional in nature. We have some emotional men. Those ones, avoid them. I'm talking about women. How they talk about their ex is exactly how they're going to talk about you. It is exactly. If you hear that my ex was toxic, was like this, he did not give me my freedom, that is where to know that she must have been dating a masculine man. Because
he was so nonchalant.
Yes.
He did not like.
You are coming to fill those shoes
so
with your
insecure.
emotions. You're coming to fill those shoes.
He was so insecure, He did not want me to have. No, listen.
He can have her back anytime. Anytime. I repeat, Kenovia. He can have her back any time. Don't.
Yeah.
That is the equivalent of Law 41. Do not fill a great man's shoe. Give someone the time to heal. Now, ladies also have a strategy. Because I tell guys this, and you have to understand this. Women always have a backup plan. That friend who is just a friend is her backup plan. Because women fear loneliness. And nature and emotions, they get hit so hardly when they face loneliness. So do not go there to try and save. Now, like I've said, women have a backup plan. So when there are those women that will take their time to leave a man, and by the time a woman actually leaves you, she had left you a long time ago. You have to understand that. By the time a woman has they can stay with you and entertain you as they are looking around. I told you, if your value is lower in the eyes of your woman, she is searching.
Yeah.
Do you want to know if your woman is searching? Are you a valuable man? And you can tell your value by how much respect you get from her. Because the respect from a woman to a man is the equivalent of love. So there are those that will date you, orbit around you, stay with you as they are looking. When they find someone else, and that is the kind of dating strategy we have right now, nowadays. Kitambo, it was not like that. When they find somebody else, they start leaving you. That's why you see someone leaves a boyfriend or a girlfriend, the next day they are posting with another one. Don't think that other one is a new guy. He is not the new guy. He was that guy who you were told not to be scared about. Why are you insecure? He's just a friend.
Yeah.
He's like a brother. He's like a brother, and he's not a biological brother. Don't allow men. Do not allow that. Don't allow it. Have a standard that says that I will not allow the woman I'm involved with to have that friend. Otherwise, you're going to face it rough. You're going to face it very rough.
Okay, sawa. So before we get to the talking points of today's episode,
let
me just say this. Cedric amesema, I have a question for you. So we might not be able to say yes, ask as we continue. So you can just go ahead and type it. We will get back to you. Irene amesema, I've listened for 5 minutes and this podcast is toxicity towards women. You've not listened to us long enough. As a woman, I will say, instead of talking to your new man about your ex, keep to yourself. I agree.
Yeah.
So how are we toxic? Because we'll still live irresponsible and unavailable men, as you should.
And actually,
how are we toxic? We'll just listen to this live and then tell us if you're toxic.
No, it's okay. We don't have to explain. There is an unfollow button.
Or you can just exit
Yes,
the live.
just exit the live. Don't. It's not for you. It's not meant for you. Let's go to the keys.
Okay, sawa.
10 keys to power and in relationships.
Aya. Do not compare with ghosts.
Compete.
Compete with ghosts. In relationships, people often carry the memory of a powerful ex or mentor. If you try to compete with that memory, you will always lose. Memories grow idealized with time. Dating someone, still hung up on their perfect ex. Instead of trying to outshine the ex, redirect focus to what makes you unique: humor, creativity, emotional depth. If you battle their ghost, you look insecure. That's true.
Yes, people often carry the memory of a powerful ex or a mentor. That's why I tell people you have to be very careful and not easy to replace. You have to be, when you get into anyone's life, be it a man or a woman, be it a friend or a work relationship, you must make sure that you are difficult to replace. And how do you make sure that you're difficult to replace? By being so valuable that when guys are seated in boardrooms trying to discuss whether or not to fire people, when your name comes up, there's probably 3-4 guys who are rooting for you. And that has happened in our boardroom setup. We sit at meetings where we want to exercise disciplinary actions or where somebody has done something wrong, but the person who has done this wrong thing is so valuable that you can be able to even excuse what they have done because of their value and keep them. Now, even in relationships, make yourself very valuable to the person that you are with. Make yourself very valuable. And this means if you are a man in a relationship, be a masculine man. Forget about those people who are calling about toxicity. Nowadays, being masculine is being called toxicity.
Yeah, in nonchalant.
Yes, it's because we have a very feminized society that think that having a that when a man is weak and stepped on, that is what being a man.
Yeah.
Leave alone those ones. Leave alone those people who tell you that you're being toxic by being a man. Masculinity is God-given.
True.
Masculinity is divinely given.
True.
A man must be strong. A man must have his emotions in check. A man must be someone who is looked upon for leadership, for guidance, for direction. Be that man. I guarantee you, when you're that man, women will not be able to replace you easily. And if make sure if they are going to replace you, they are going to replace you with a more masculine man. Because there is none other, there is no one else apart from whatever you have given.
True.
You see, make yourself so valuable. How does a man make himself valuable? How does a man make sure that he puts shoes in a relationship that no one else can feel?
You're the owner of the shoe.
You're the owner of the shoe.
Ooh.
How do you make sure you do that? Number one, do not prioritize relationships. Do not. Prioritize. Fall in love with your purpose. And your purpose is this. You ask yourself, what has God put me in this world to do? What has God put me in this world to achieve? And everyone, I have come to realize, like before all this, I never knew that I could do business. I never knew that I could do things and they work. But when you are on your quest, like if I give you my typical day, you will see that I don't have that time. Like for example, today in the morning, I woke up at 5 a.m. Prepared, did my yoga and all those things. Then went to the gym at 6 a.m. I was in the gym from 6 a.m. to 7:30. At 7:30, left the gym, went back to the house, took breakfast, took a shower, prepared. By 9, off to the office. I go to the office. It's emails, answering those emails. I leave the office, I go to the school. I leave the school, I go somewhere else. Then I had another meeting here. I came back, it was around lunchtime. As a matter of fact, I was just leaving the office as lunch was coming in. So I leave the office, I come for this meeting, 2 hours. I go back there. It's already 3. 3, I decide, let me take a nap, a 1 hour power nap. Before I take a nap like this, there is this inquiries. Then at 4, I am in a meeting with my boss. In a Zoom, in a FaceTime meeting. I do that FaceTime meeting. It ends at around 5. By 5, I'm calling you because we are recording at 7. Right now, we are here recording. From after we finish this recording, I'll go home so tired that I have no time to waste on some other things.
Yeah.
Now, women will love a man on his purpose. They will root for you. They will make sure that you are out there. Because you see, what is the result to her? When they need shoes, they call you. I need these shoes. You don't even worry about the shoes. You tell her, go get them. I need this. I need this. So when you're constantly busy, that's why they say an idle mind is the devil's workshop. And by the way, have you noticed? It is people who have jobs that get jobs. I have seen so many people change jobs. People with jobs.
That is true.
Change jobs.
That is true.
A person without a job struggles to get into the job market. Because at the job, when you're working, you connect with other people, like-minded people. You meet so many people. And then you tend to grow in that. So that is how we are supposed to be as men. Now, that is a man being on his purpose. Prioritize your grind. When all is said and done, that is the only thing you're going to be left with.
Yeah.
That is the only thing that is going to remain when everybody else has left. So prioritize that grind. Fall in love with your job. And not that job that you do, the job that you hate, that you go every morning and you wish you were not there. You wish the boss was never there. Just fall in love. What is this thing that you love? Sometimes it's a step. This studio was an idea a time like this last year. It was just an idea.
Yeah.
We had nothing, no cameras, nothing.
Literally.
Exactly 12 months later, we have a full-fledged studio.
Yeah.
A crew. We have the crew.
Yeah.
We have cameras. We have all these things. How did this come about? Someone told me that if you do whatever you are doing, committed enough with all your heart, the universe conspires to see you succeed. The universe conspires. What he called universe, I call God. The universe conspires to see you succeed. Do not prioritize relationships. Relationships are an additive. There are men who tell me on TikTok that I cannot do all these things for women. I'm not saying that you build yourself for women. Building yourself helps you. When I go to the gym, by the way, I am addicted. I'm addicted to working out.
That's true.
I'm super addicted. Even when I travel, I put weight on my car and just drive with them.
I have evidence.
I'm in a hotel room na niko tu.
I agree.
So you just need to fall in love with your grind. Women come as an additive. They say this. Men chase for championships. Women chase for champions.
Ooh.
Men chase for championships.
Clock it.
Women chase for champions. Women wait at the finish line and date the winner. Men are the ones who are running that race. And by the way, this has been said by very many masculinity guys. So fall in love with what you do. Fall in love with your purpose as a man.
They're waiting for you at the finish line.
Yes, they're at the finish line. That guy was asking, I'm 21 years old. There's another one who texted me and inboxed me and told me that he's 22 and he's been struggling so much with women. My answer,
22?
Yes. My answer to him was that you are focusing on the wrong thing at the wrong time. Because at 22, leave alone women. Women that are your age actually dating older people.
Yeah.
Because those older people, they will beat you. You cannot compete with them.
You can't.
They have money.
Unless you're going for a...
Yes, some of them
don't.
wametandikwa dust kama mimi. They have money, they have seen dust. they know, they have read masculinity books. They know what it means to be a man. Some of them are very stable in their income, and those are the people that ladies look after.
Oh my God! At
That's
22, do you even
stability.
know what career you want?
You're supposed to be
Or you're in
focused.
uni still
You're in
figuring
campus,
things out.
yes.
Oh my days!
Don't date in campus.
Don't.
And if you must, you struggle. You'll struggle. I told you about my campus experience.
Utaona
Hiyo hata sitasema.
kuna no, let's say it. Aliona mshikaji kwenye Land Rover.
Mshikaji wangu alibebwa na mbabas. It was the truth. I saw her being ferried. I thought it was the uncle. Yeah, no, I thought it was an uncle. I thought it was a family member because I was behind her and I was calling her, and she took her phone out of her handbag and returned it. Nikiwa tu nyuma, and I was with my friends. I was so embarrassed.
Ulimwona uncle ndo huyo amemchukua.
Then there was a Harrier. I hate those cars. There was a Harrier hapo, and it had no tint. The lady just got into the other side. Na akatandikwa ile kitu Judas alipiga Yesu.
Pigwa kimunju.
So I was there
at
22 years old. I don't know nothing.
Yeah.
My heart was so broken.
Pole.
It was so broken.
Sorry.
So at 22, don't focus on those. You can't compete with those people.
Really
they'll beat you hands down.
And you do say this. At 22, your value as a man isn't established.
Yeah.
But as a woman, that's when at 22 and at 21, that is when we are blossoming.
Women are at their prime from 18.
Blossoming, we are looking very beautiful, very attractive. Older men want you because they think you are mature.
Yes. I want to tell even the younger ladies, at your early ages, you are very marketable. If you take any random lady's phone of between the age of 18 and 27, 28, if you get their phones, I know even older ladies are still getting those, but it is more with the younger ones. You will find so many men on her DMs, especially Instagram.
Hey.
I've been shown DMs by our girls here. They've been showing me these DMs. You know, I'm doing them. For me, I'm doing them for case study. For me, it's case study. And men are, some men are pathetic in how they, and that is where the free validation is coming. A young lady at the age of 18, between 18 and let's say 27, 28, they are getting constantly bombarded by men who are after them. Even that lady in campus who's telling you that you're my only one, I can guarantee you're not. I can guarantee you're not. And if you are, she does not go to places where men hit on her.
True. She will not willingly take herself there.
But if she is a lady who does all these things, parties, and she's with you,
you know what we are
she's
saying.
on a very high demand. Now imagine at 22, how will you compete with a 35-year-old man who is stable, who has a good career,
buying her the drinks she wants,
taking her
and
to whatever places she wants to go.
Yeah, and buying her that expensive wig.
You will get your heart broken so badly that you will hate relationships. Yeah. Don't become black-pilled. Don't become an incel. We were talking with Steve on the other show, involuntary celibate men. That's how incels are born, from that frustration. Don't date at 22.
Okay.
I think now the guy has an answer. Don't date at 22.
Okay. Haya, hapa kuna mtu amesema I'm 22 and I'm focused vibaya sana.
Thank you so much.
Good for you.
Yes.
Good for
do
you.
That.
Creative, destiny constant.
Yeah.
True. David Franklin, teamwork. Thank you for joining. Aya. Create your own aura. Great figures leave behind strong images. In relationship, your strength lies in creating your own aura instead of mimicking someone else's. At work, instead of copying a popular colleague's leadership style, carve your own. Maybe you're collaborative rather than authoritative. In dating, instead of copying their ex's style, fitness model, flashy dresser, lean into your own vibe. Quirky, artistic, intellectual. First of all, kuna msana mwenye amekuja hapa akisema ati let's not talk about our exes. I agree. First of all, why am I telling you about my ex? Why am I telling you ndo ufike mahali hadi unaanza kuvaka yeye? Why am I telling you about why?
Yeah.
Mbona nakwambia alikuwa anavaa polo shirt na viatu zinakaa hivi? Why?
Yeah.
That's none of your business.
Yeah.
Stay with that information.
But I usually tell men to interrogate.
Like maybe like
yes.
ask the lady.
Yes, ask. There are ways of asking. Now this is where you have to have people skills.
Mm-hmm.
When you know how to pull a conversation with just a random stranger. Imagine you meet a lady on the street. Would you know how to pull a conversation that would lead her to opening up? I told you, I used to take guys out for lunch to talk about their most favorite topic, themselves. People love themselves so much. People like to talk about themselves. So I usually go and sit down with people and let's talk about you.
Let's listen.
Let's listen. And guys
they
just
go on a
they
rumble.
they glow and they tell you a lot about themselves. So if you're a good conversationalist, you can be able to judge. You can be able to tell. You don't have to ask directly. You know, imagine asking a woman how many men who you have dated. That is very direct and it would lead to some other things.
2025.
Yes, don't. You can approach it in a very wise way.
Yeah.
In a very cunning, crafty kind of way. But it is good to investigate the people that you let into your life. It is good to investigate. You remember the story of Lola Montez.
Okay.
Lola Montez, we have done the story of Lola Montez in one of our episodes.
Yeah.
She was a troublesome woman. Every man she dated, she brought down. There are people who have that kind of pull. There are people who always invite trouble. I'm not saying misfortune. When we say misfortune,
that's bad luck.
It is something that, yes, that can come to you without necessarily you having control over it. I'm talking about people who are dramatic.
Drama.
People who are dramatic avoid. For me, I don't like noise. You know, there are some ladies who are very loud.
Like
I saw yesterday. I saw today.
Character-wise or just verbally?
Character-wise. Okay. Just loud. They're all over. Today I saw on Instagram a lady slap a man like 10 slaps. Anamchapa tu makofi.
Why?
And the man is standing there.
Yeah?
It's on Instagram. Go and check in the, I think, Mpasho or something.
Why?
She was just slapping him. And I didn't see those guys who are calling us toxic. I have not seen those ladies come and say justice for this man. They are silent. But if it was the other way around, if this dude, and by the way, he was just silently taking the slaps. If I were him, I would walk away. He should have walked away.
After the first one?
Yes. But he was just taking those slaps. And I was imagining as I was seeing this video, if that guy dared slap back, you will see the feminists, the frustrated ones, the ones who are frustrated with life, the ones who have dated and been heartbroken kabisa mpaka wamefika mahali that they hate men. You know, it goes, we have incels, involuntary celibate men, and we also have ladies on this other side who have been so frustrated that whenever they see a man, they think he's an evil person. And they're very quick to throw these words toxic. Very quick.
True.
They are very quick to throw. When you hear those people, hey, this one is very toxic.
Or
yes.
narcissist.
Or narcissist.
But narcissists are narcissists.
You ask that person who is a narcissist.
Or the meaning.
Yes,
or
what is the meaning? Yes.
Characters of a narcissist. They won't tell you.
They won't tell you. So here he says, great figures leave behind strong images. In relationships, your strength lies in creating your own aura instead of mimicking someone else.
Yeah.
Create your own aura. You are a unique person. And God did not make any mistake by creating you unique. This is how I dress, even in the office. I've told you how guys 100%. Are conflicted when they come to the office. When guys come to our offices,
finds a guy with matopa.
This is how I woke up. I was dressing for office.
Direct. Aliamka asubuhi kama matopa, t-shirt, chain, na jeans.
And I'm glad because I know there are some places where you cannot dress like this. But my boss has allowed me to dress like this. This is how I like to dress. It is unique in my own way. Imagine if somebody else, when I leave this particular office and somebody else comes, and they want to dress like
Like
this,
you.
they want to talk like this, they want to do that. You see, you are even frowning and you've not seen it.
That's a bit too much.
It's a bit too much.
It's a bit too much.
You are your own unique person. Do not look down on yourself. Don't look down on yourself. Don't think that you see, when God called Moses,
Mm-hmm.
Moses had various kind of excuses. Moses was supposed to lead 2 million Israelites
Mm-hmm.
from Egypt to Canaan. He was a stammerer, and he would feel inferior. As a matter of fact, even went to tell God, let's have Aaron,
someone else,
my
yeah,
brother, speak on
interpret,
my
yeah.
behalf. God did not make a mistake making Moses a stammerer.
Mm-mm.
It was not by mistake. You are your own unique person. Be the best at your uniqueness.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone has something to offer this world.
True.
You who think that you are valueless, you have something to offer.
Mm-hmm.
Ask yourself, what is this thing that I have to offer?
Mm.
Maybe you are good at, like I was telling Lazaro, this guy who does our editing. Have you seen the intro for Man-Made?
No.
You will love it. Inaisha na don't be sympathetic.
Aya.
You
Sijai
love it.
watch, mbona mjatuma kwa
This
group?
is an engineering student. Civil engineering.
Civil.
This guy is doing civil engineering.
Civil.
But we are here with him doing the editing. And I promise him,
Yeah.
this is what is going to feed him. It's not even civil engineering.
That's true.
This editing.
He knows it.
So if you find that you have a skill, there are people who go to campus and they score a first class honor and they think the world owes them a job because you have a first class honor. No. What are you good at, Tracy?
Mm-hmm.
What are you good at doing?
Mm-hmm.
What can you do?
Mm-hmm.
There is something you can do. Identify it. Find it.
Mm-hmm.
When you find it, amplify it.
Mm-hmm.
Amplify it. If you are good at organizing, organize things.
Be the best at it.
People who get jobs are people who are working.
Mm-hmm.
Those are the people who get jobs. Case in point, were you not working here?
I was.
You're working.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody spots you, they give you a job.
Mm-hmm.
This guy is here and they let nobody poach you.
Mm-hmm.
You guys, mtu asiwapocha hapa tutakosana. You see, but always be busy. Mike is always here editing.
True.
Editing. Ian is always here reading.
Okay.
We have a studio of readers and all those things.
Yeah.
These guys with their peers. This guy is 21. You're 21.
20.
20. This
That
guy
one is
is
21.
20. By the way, ladies and gentlemen, the guy who edits our videos is 20 years. He's 20 years old.
He's a very cool guy. Cool
While
pics.
we have other 20-year-olds, wanafanya nini?
Kutembea na maslippers huko
Yes.
nje na
You
kukatia
see?
madem
Now, these two people,
na kukula
na kukula
dust.
give these two people 5 years. I guarantee you they will be
Their
different.
lives
They
are
will
on
not be the same
different
people.
trajectories.
And then now those people who are wasting their time will look at him and say ni because alikuwa na favor, because alikuwa BTP, because alikuwa nafanya hivi. They think there is nothing that happens that randomly here on this world. Yes.
I agree.
So
Wacha tusome comments zingine sasa kabla tuende to the next one. Aya. Kuna James Othiambo amesema, at least let me know the days you go live. Been following you. It's my first time on your live. It's also our first time
it is our
on
first
live.
time, James.
Listen, it's our first time, so we will tell you when we go live. Feminist and Sims dominating the world and reclaiming is becoming a war. That's true. There's a lot of that, especially feminism.
Someone is asking if we are on YouTube.
Yes.
If you go to our bio, there is a link there. Click on it and you'll get directly to our YouTube
Just
page.
click. Unaona hapo tu juu hapo
Kuna
BTP
link tu
Kenya.
hapo ukienda about BTP Kenya.
Yeah.
There is a link there. Just
Yeah.
click on it and
Follow us. Subscribe.
You'll find these full episodes. By the way, this episode will premiere on Friday.
On Friday, yeah.
Yeah, those of us who will be watching live will be watching it earlier.
Mm-hmm.
And we have realized that we have different audience.
Yeah, true.
The audience on YouTube is not the audience on TikTok. So
that's
like
why we have 32,000 followers here.
Yeah.
And 1 point something
Yes.
subscribers on YouTube.
On YouTube, yes.
Yes. Ati I need to attend this daily. Ni saa ngapi jameni? Listen, tuko na kazi.
Yes.
Some of us work.
Yeah. Actually, all of us work.
All of us work.
All of us work. We will.
You, on the other hand,
We will.
ngojanga tu Friday tukipremia na Wednesday tukirecord.
Yes, Wednesday we record on Wednesdays
Yeah.
from 7 p.m. So we'll be going live on Wednesday 7 p.m.
Yes, Wednesday 7 p.m. and then YouTube the episode
YouTube, the
premieres.
episode will be there. The edited episode with this 21-year-old
20
year
hata
old
umepatia
guy
moja bonus.
will be coming out on Friday
Yeah.
at 5 p.m.
And you see the benefit of watching us on Wednesday is you have the juice. You have the real deal. Because now on YouTube it's going to be edited, snipped, cut, all of that. Right?
So let's continue.
Yeah. Avoid comparisons. Never frame yourself relative to someone else. If you bring up their ex, you remind them of comparisons that should stay buried. I agree.
Yes.
That is why I didn't agree with you asking about someone else's ex. If your partner mentioned how their ex traveled a lot, don't rush to say, I can do that too. Instead, introduce your own adventures. I'd love to show you hidden spots in the city this weekend. You shift focus to your world. I can imagine a situation where you've taken a girl out. Alafu akwambie, hata ex wangu aliniletanga huko.
That means they've not moved on. That's why I was saying, you see, what I tell people is this. When you get a lady, most probably nowadays, ladies and gentlemen start dating at a very young age. Even kids at junior high know what dating is. You know that?
At 12?
Yes.
So junior high ni 12, 13?
Yes. They know what dating is.
What are you doing?
They know what dating is. I've had sessions with those ones in the circumcision ceremonies that we do.
Ritual.
A ceremony.
Yeah.
So they know about dating. You see, when you get into a relationship with a woman, do not try to be like the other person. One thing that I started learning when I started becoming myself, there is this girl I dated, and I'm this young boy from Githurai. I was not a man yet. I was a boy figuring out life. But the thing that she told me sometime, when you're just pulling this conversation, that impressed her the most was the fact that I was very real. She was coming from a very well-off family. I was coming from a struggling family.
Ghetto.
I've struggled my entire life.
Ghetto.
Yeah, I was coming from the ghetto. But I just was this ghetto boy. Even this dressing is not, it's just a Pro Max.
Yeah.
It's just
New
a
ghetto
Pro Max.
safi, I think I said that.
Yes.
In new ghetto safi.
Yes, it's just a Pro Max.
Imeomoka.
It's a bit of how I grew up.
Yeah.
The guys that we were looking up to, this was a dressing. Kwanza Topa is a big deal.
True. And a ghetto sahi.
Yes, Topa is a big deal.
I agree.
So now, you are your own unique person. Do your things uniquely. Do them uniquely. Cancel those voices that keep telling you you're not better than this other person. You're not coming there to compare. But when you're getting into a job setting, always scout and investigate your predecessor. Ladies and gentlemen.
Job.
Yes. When you're getting into a job, and that's why I'm talking about the relationship, because it helps you. When you're getting into a job, always scout and investigate who your predecessor was. Okay. Because you see, even where I am, I replaced someone. I have always been compared to them on the board meetings. Yes, I am told you've performed better than this guy. Oh. You've performed better than this guy. You will always, those of us who are fans of Manchester United, every coach that comes to Man U is compared to Alex Ferguson.
Nah, true.
Why? He was a great man. Nobody has ever filled his shoes.
Yeah.
So whenever you go...
Back when Man U was great.
So imagine when you get into that company and you have not studied who your predecessor was, you don't know now what you're fighting against. So when you're getting into a job setup, investigate who was your predecessor. Who did you replace? What were his characters? You can ask around, you'll be told. If he was a performer, you have to perform twice as much.
You have a job.
You have a big job. And that is not a bad thing. Men must love pain. A man must fall in love with pain. The easy road is the hard road. See, when mwalimu wako wa high school, your high school teacher told you the warmer the blanket, the colder the future. You see, you have
to say it with the Kinyeri. Colder the future.
You must know them. The better they performed, the better you will be if you outperform them.
Yeah.
The better you will be.
Yes.
And you must make sure You don't copy them, but you can outshine them.
Yeah.
Come and introduce your own stuff. Believe in what you want to do. Let me tell you, Tracy, about naysayers. Naysayers are always there. As a matter of fact, when we were starting this studio, this podcast, I usually count the number of people who discourage me.
Really?
I usually count. Oh, you are throwing money, you're wasting money. Why are you doing these things? These things are for people who don't have a career. They say that. The more people tell me no, the more I do it.
Really? To prove them wrong?
Many of them end up hating me.
Because you did it?
Yes. It proved them wrong because average people like making you average.
Oh, yeah.
That makes them satisfied, or that gives them sleep at night, knowing that it is a path they never walked. So it justifies they are not walking that path. So whenever you are doing something and it is working, it is making sense. Did we not say that even if we did this video and had 2 people view, we will still continue creating? Do you know how many videos we have created to get to 1,000 subscribers?
Over 100.
And we are not about to stop.
Oh, no, not now.
We're not about to stop. We will continue making content. I usually say this, for that one person, one man who will be helped, that's the person we will make the videos for.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter how much it will cost us. It doesn't matter. These equipment are very expensive. Okay. It doesn't matter how much. Yes, that one person that we are reaching, that is the guy who is, or that is the woman who's making us. But there I had a call from a lady from Australia. We did we did a call. We had a very it was a very good call. But she spotted us in our videos and she called me and we talked and talked and talked. She asked me, how much do you charge? I actually told her, she was surprised when I told her I don't charge. I will not charge you. For the session.
For coaching?
Yes. And I talked to her, and in the process of talking, no, it was just the first things, I told her, if the advice I give you turns out to be great advice, refer me.
Now you'll charge the next one?
Yes.
Okay.
But offer that the world is hungry for solutions.
That's true.
These relationship issues are not very obvious because we podcasters who are talking about masculinity, we are competing against soap operas, storybooks from primary school, Hollywood movies,
Bollywood.
Do you know we are competing against all those things? And they have had a great influence.
Russian novels.
Yes, they have a great influence on our people.
A lot.
Now to unlearn, that's why you see people get very angry when you say something that hits them.
Yeah.
They get very angry.
I agree.
Now the average person here is where they come. They try to pull you down. Don't listen to naysayers. When I started going to the gym, it's been 4 years now. When I started going to the gym, the first comment, it is still on my Instagram. If you go, you can see that comment. There's a guy who is a friend of mine, a very good friend of mine. He just told me, you are lifting too little weight. Pull up your socks. Right now, I can squat him. Can squat his weight. I can put a bucket on. I can tell him to sit and I squat him. But he was meant to discourage me. He was trying to discourage me.
Yeah.
The other person asked me, you guy, can you concentrate on things that are important? Why are you lifting weights has suddenly not been important? The person who's telling you, another guy was telling me, you're not even doing leg exercises. So I go to their profile. They have a belly fat. They have belly fat.
Uko na kitambo unaimba kuhusu leg exercise.
I told him, we fanya. You need it more. I told him you need it more. Because naysayers, when you listen to naysayers, you will never go anywhere.
Yeah.
If you decide to do something, do it. Cancel all those voices. Those voices are meant to derail you. Those voices are meant to discourage you. They're meant to make sure that you never get anywhere in life. Forget them. Actually, forget them kabisa.
Okay. Be a fresh chapter, not a sequel. People long for new experiences. If you act like a continuation of what came before, you become predictable. Entering a new friend group, don't just replicate the jokes and mannerism of the most charismatic member. Introduce your own stories, dynamics, and fresh energy. This makes you memorable and not replaceable.
People long for new experiences.
True.
I tell you, that which is common, familiarity
Breeds
breeds
contempt.
contempt. That which is very common is seldom valued.
Mhm.
When you're too common, when you're always visible, when you're very predictable, the dynamics of a lady falling in love with a man is mystery. Ladies sometimes, and this I talk to them, sometimes they get intrigued by trying to figure you out. That's how they fall in love. Just like, who is this guy? He looks sophisticated.
So
Jer in the
mysterious.
book The
What?
Wall Speaks says women don't fall in love with a man. They fall in love with his wall.
Oh,
With his wall. And that wall is his frame.
masculinity.
Now it's like a wall is like this, and the man is hiding behind the wall, and the woman is like this. That is actually the picture in the cover
Clinging
of the
on
book.
the wall.
Leaning on the wall, yes. Now, what she's trying to do, she's trying to climb up and see
Get-
that who is behind this wall. Because I love this wall. It is so
Oh,
strong.
it is.
It is so strong.
so
It is so firm.
masculine.
It is so masculine. I'm trying to see who is behind that wall. When the lady successfully climbs that wall and peeps and now sees you, attraction dies.
Dies?
Yes. Because now you're no longer that mysterious man.
Oh, once you've
You
been
see,
figured out.
By
Okay.
by saying seeing you, it means concessions, betadization. Because women always test a man's boundary. And you know, it starts with, please hold my handbag while I do this. Please hold my handbag. Please do this. My guy, please go for shopping. It starts like that. And you see, it starts with the small concessions. It starts with the small concessions. The power that a man has over those concessions is no. No is a very powerful word.
Yeah.
You should learn how to use it. On principle, I can help someone when they're really in need of helping. But if you get to me and you start telling me, hold my handbag, I will put it down. I'll not even hold it.
Unaishikilia aje?
I will not even touch it.
Kivipi?
Because sometimes it's not that I am trying to be a toxic man. Concessions start like that. Our forefathers are turning in their graves when they see the kind of men in the dating market. No wonder there is frustration, and many women are frustrated in the dating market because the breed of men we have think that it is sexy to open doors, to pull chairs. That is what you have been conditioned to think is a gentleman. Who is a gentleman? If you ask, they will tell you a person who opens doors, pulls chairs, sends me gifts when I don't even need them. I will never gift you when you don't need it. When you see a gift from me, you've done something meaningful. I promise you, I guarantee you, you've done something. And I'm a very stingy man.
How me, I do not condone or endorse this message.
Yes.
I do not endorse
I
that.
carefully protect my money. I don't dish it.
So you're gifting someone for being your girlfriend?
No, that's not an achievement. That's a relationship.
See, I'll also gift you for being my boyfriend.
You see, that is like the way schools give certificate of participation, which I don't think is a certificate. You see, it's not an achievement to give someone because you're in a relationship with them. You see, it is like this. Sometimes it is positive reinforcement. When someone does something good, that gift has meaning, is more meaningful when you're appreciating them for doing something good than when you're gifting them randomly. At first, it's very nice. You know that? If Tracy today, imagine a scenario where you're dating and your man, you're in the office, isn't it? Your man sends you a flower every afternoon. How long are you going to appreciate that flower? Just tell us honestly. Tell us honestly, for how long are you going to appreciate that flower?
Every day?
Yes. Every day at 2 p.m., there's a flower coming. When you're mad at him, there's a flower coming. When you disagree, you know there's a flower coming. How long are you going to appreciate that flower?
It will get boring because now it's a habit. It's out of habit.
Yes.
Only because at 2 p.m. I'm supposed to be sending Tracy a flower. Don't do that.
Yes. If your man, let me ask you again. If your man does something wrong or wrongs you,
Mhm.
and then his way of atonement is taking you on vacation, how many vacations do you think you'll accept to go?
Bro, are we escaping the conversation? Are we escaping
see?
the fight?
So buy those gifts. I'm not saying buying gifts is wrong.
Umenifunga wewe.
No, you see, I'm not saying. That's why I'm telling you, women, the way you view life, the lens that you view life with is an emotional lens. And I've always repeated and said, that's not a bad lens. It is how God has made you. That's your uniqueness. But the man has been given another lens, a more rational, masculine. I'm not saying women are irrational. It's not a rational versus irrational. A more rational, masculine lens. Now, whatever you tolerate, I've said so many times, you propagate. If you did something nice, Tracy, today that is worth rewarding, and then I came to you with a gift, you will want to do more. That is how to get a woman to do more for you, more positive things. Reward her when she does. Now, the other side of it is this. Call out disrespect immediately. Do not keep quiet and say, I'm keeping quiet for the sake of peace. We have so many men who are stuck in
horrible marriages,
in
relationships,
horrible
even marriages.
They have conceded, they have surrendered all their power. If you determine how I live my life, you are the one with the power.
True.
If you determine how I live my life, if you determine when I'm happy, you are the power. You are powerful. Men must fight for their independence. They must. And you will have meaningful relationships because it's like a positive reinforcement. That's why it's only number ones, the top that are awarded. Isn't it? Nowadays, CBC is saying award everyone. Do you know teachers are forbidden from awarding one kid in class?
Yeah, if you're giving one a sweet, you're giving everyone.
You're giving everyone.
Equality.
We are conditioning our people to think that the world owes them rewards. Now you find...
to deserve.
Yes.
I deserve.
Yes. These are the guys who are going to get to a country which has 60% unemployment.
I deserve a job because
and they're going to miss employment. And they're going to commit suicide. Because you have been so accustomed to being given what you want. Life doesn't work that way. Life doesn't reward you for participating. Do not reward a lady or a gentleman for being a gentleman or for being a lady. That's not an achievement. That's a creation by God. You see, it's not an achievement. It is, you are God's creature. But when someone does something good, if you appreciate them, and you will see, they will even value that gift. They will value that gift. They will value that gift. That's how to have it valued. I know you will not say anything because inaguza kwenye inafaa.
Hapo kwa zawadi. How now?
The day that you start getting bored of the gifts that your significant other gives you.
Me, I'm not even talking about everyday, Silas. Honestly, it would be exhausting. But once in a while, don't be predictable. Don't usikwe at date 14 of May. I'm at date 14 of every month and I'm receiving a gift. No, you can even go a month without. I don't expect it. I wouldn't expect you to buy me a gift every single month. But once in a while, just because, not because that I'm the best girlfriend in the world, or not because I don't know what it is that I can do that for a man that will feel worthy of a gift. I'm still struggling to.
No, just be. Let me tell you what you can do for a man that is worthy of a gift. Just be a feminine woman. And you see,
so if I'm a feminine woman,
yes,
every day
you know what a feminine woman does?
Huh?
They nurture. A feminine woman nurtures. A feminine woman supports their masculine man on his quest for conquering the world. A feminine woman supports, pushes his man. You see, gives him one of the most important thing for a man is peace. Do you know that? Peace.
Lakini hata nyinyi mnasemanga you want peace. What is this peace?
This peace is that is not the absence of war. Peace is the presence of inner tranquility amidst the storm. Like, for example, yes, it is not the absence of war. I don't mean that when giving a man peace is not fighting with him.
But you see, that is what men think. When men say, Ati, oh, me, I just want a woman to be my peace, they mean they don't want to be confronted, or maybe let's not have a discussion when we have an issue. They don't want to be confronted when they've done something wrong. That is what they mean. And actually, that is what I saw. That is what I've experienced.
Yeah.
When a man says, Ati, oh, I just want you to be my peace, you're not supposed to confront them. You're not supposed to question them. And not question them as in, umetoka wapi, but just question.
No,
living
the
blindly.
confrontation, Tracy, has a timing. Sometimes the timing isn't right. Let me tell you, like today, how the world has been around me today, how busy I have been.
Mm-hmm.
If I go right now, do you think I can have a discussion with anyone? Just right now, after coming out of this, my head is pounding from that day's. So when you come and start a quarrel right now, do you think that is the right timing?
Okay, no.
You see? So it calls for understanding. You can be able to tell this guy is tired. This guy is tired. Just understand there is a right time to bring up. And you will see if it is a rational person, they will listen to you. If it is a rational person, masculinity is not dismissive. They will listen to you. But when the timing is wrong, and especially when they tell you, let's not do it now. Just now. Stop.
Yeah.
When someone tells you, let's not do it now, just stop. There are people, when you're in an argument with a lady, there are some ladies, you tell them, let's stop this argument right now. They amplify it. They start gaslighting you. They start telling you, hey, you're doing like this because you don't want to talk. You see now, when someone tells you, there are various reasons. Sometimes I come from very brutal meetings. I come from a meeting where I am actually super angry. Because we have battled. I'm super angry and I don't want to talk about it. That's why I say I like it when I get home in the evening and get to my room and switch off everything and just sit
in silence
and listen to nothing. And I feel so nice doing that. So when you see that is the time, avoid.
Okay.
Not every time is a talking time.
Okay.
Not every time is a time for confrontation. Not every time is a time for let's discuss. There are those who wait for you to come in the evening. You just enter the house and the way you meet them. I told you I went to my friends. The one I was describing. I was telling Steve, I went to my friend and the tension.
There was tension.
Yeah, it was super huge.
You even feel uncomfortable. Yes.
Let's do the last one and conclude.
Flip the script. Instead of standing in another's shadow, make them seem like a prelude to you. This reframes the narrative. If your friend group always idolizes a past leader, step in and offer new skills. Maybe you organize events and bring, I don't like this example, but yeah.
You can go to another one if you don't want this. There are so many.
Avoid pedestals for yourselves and others. If you pedestalize your predecessor or even your partner, you chain yourself to comparisons. In social circles, don't gush about how legendary the person before you was. If you're dating someone with a famous ex, don't feed into the hype. Don't play it subtlety. Don't play it subtly. Treat the ex as ordinary. This keeps you from living under their shadow. I agree.
Yes. Do not pedestalize. And this I tell mostly men. Women don't like the pedestal. They like the idea of the pedestal.
Yeah.
They like the idea. And I've told you, masculinity is fighting against storybooks, is fighting against Hollywood movies, is fighting against Mexican soap operas, is fighting against all these shows. So women like the idea of being pedestalized by a man. But when you pedestalize a woman, it slowly fades. And when it fades, the only way is down. It is not coming back up. When you put her on a pedestal, I mean, you always put her first beyond your purpose. Jacob Aliet, for the sake of these people who are telling me I'm copying content and I need to quote, Jacob Aliet has given that story. And if you've watched Superman, I think Superman was a thing when we were growing. And Clark Kent. And Lois Lane. So Lois Lane fell in love with Superman, isn't it? Because he was out and about saving the world and doing all those things. But he started telling this guy, you're leaving me here every time and all those things. You see what happened. So ladies like the idea of the pedestal, but they don't positively respond to a man who pedestalizes them. Over time, it gets boring. It gets predictable. The magic in itself. At first, that pedestal is magnificent. She will even brag to her friends how a nice guy. And by the way, that nice guy, if your lady calls you a nice guy, it's time to start reading masculinity books. That you're such a nice guy. Nice guys are people who have conceded their power. That's why they are nice. And let me tell you, nice guys are not very nice. They're not just nice. They are they're just there trying to. So when a woman would even get a masculine man and beat him to being a nice guy and make him into a nice guy. The man abandons his work, the man abandons his purpose, and then continues being nice. Do you know what happens later on? That man gets very boring. Ladies who are honest enough can tell you. Ask a lady who has ever got bored by a man. Ask this gentleman what bored them. This lady, what bored them about this man. And let them explain to you. Because I've asked these things. I've asked so many ladies. So what bored you? You will start saying, the guy just loved me too much.
Because he was
yes, Kaka. See, I told you the Kaka story.
Yeah.
The guy just loves me too much. While you love the idea of the pedestal, it slowly poofs. Yes, it explodes. It's a bubble. It explodes. And once it's gone, there is no more theatrics. Love is not an acting. Love is not acting. Because those things are acting. Iyo ni kipindi. One day I was watching Easy Soap Operas and I'm a very curious person. Easy Soap Operas are Mexican when I was in Ghetto that time. I was so fascinated by the main character that I went and researched him.
Alejandro.
Yes. Alejandro Di Miguel. When I researched about him, I found that he was in his 5th marriage.
Ew.
Yes, and he's the main character teaching you about love.
No, how love conquers all.
Soap operas condition you how to be a simp. Do you want to know who a simp is? If you've never gotten the definition of a simp, watch a soap opera. That guy is a simp.
The main character is a simp.
The main character is a simp. They teach you how to put women on a pedestal. It fades. Yes.
As always.
And that is in All We Have for Law 41. But like we like to say, what do we know? We know nothing.
We know nothing, Jon Snow. Nothing.
Yes.